What's good, R&B squad? This is Heart of Ruth. I trust that this message meets you guys in good spirits. If you're new to this family, we don't believe that you're here by accident. Welcome. We're happy to have you, and Jesus is, of course, always happier. The word that I have today comes from a dream that I had and some things that the Lord spoke to me during my private time with Him. And as per usual, as you listen, you will know by the details whether or not this word is for you. Please eat the meat, spit out the bone, take what's for you and leave the rest. And more importantly, please ensure that you are praying as you listen so that you may receive direct confirmation from the Lord as to whether or not this word is for you. This is a kingdom marriage word, and I'm going to get right into the dream and then into the interpretation. Now, in this dream, I saw a woman. She was in a room with her God-ordained husband. They were not yet married. She was in a room with her God-ordained husband. And he went off to another part of the building to do something. And he left her by herself in the room. And she was just moving around the room. And while she was moving around the room, she noticed a phone. Now, I should mention that I had the sense that this phone that she saw did not belong to her, nor did it belong to him. But the phone was unlocked and there was something on the screen. And while I could not see exactly what was on the screen, I saw her expression as she looked at it. She looked like somebody who had just accidentally received information that she did not previously have. So her expression looked like somebody who just found something out purely by accident. The phone just happened to be there and she saw it. So when her God-ordained husband comes back into the room, she holds up the phone and she shows him what she's looking at. And the expression on his face gave that he already knew about that thing that she was now showing to him. Whatever it was that she was showing to him on the phone that she had just found out about, he knew. I saw it written all over his face. He knew about it. And she said to him, "Why didn't you tell me about this?" And while she was asking him why he hadn't told her about it, I saw so much shame and guilt on this man's face. And then I came away from what I was seeing in that scene, in that dream. So now I'm going to get right into the interpretation for someone. And please take this back to the Lord. Make sure that you know for a fact that this is for you, because there are a lot of details in here. For someone, your God-ordained spouse has concealed something from you. There is something that he or she should have told you, some information that you should have had that he or she never gave to you. So they've been hiding this thing. And part of the reason that they've been hiding it has to do with them protecting their reputation or protecting how they are seen to others. And I should add that in some instances, this secret that they've been keeping does not involve just them. In some instances, there are other people involved, and this may be part of the reason as well why they have not come forward and told you about it. Now, this is something that you should have known. This is something that directly affects your union with this person. So they should have told you a long time ago, but they've been holding on to this thing. One, because in some instances, revealing it meant that their reputation or how people see them may have come under fire. So that's one reason why they may not have said anything. The other reason is that there were other people involved and other people who were in on this secret. The secret involved these other people. Some of these other people that the secret involved may be their family members. In some instances, it's friends. And they didn't feel that they had a right, or should I say, they did not feel like it was their secret to tell. They didn't feel like it was their business to tell you or anyone else what was happening because of the fact that the secret involved somebody else. But nonetheless, the Lord has been putting it on this person's heart, on your God-ordained partner's heart, for him or for her to reveal what has been happening. Okay? Now, some of these people who are also in on the secret, some of these people whom the secret involves, besides your God-ordained spouse, they may have been in your God-ordained spouse's ear telling him or telling her not to say anything to anyone, including you. In some instances, there were even threats being held over your person's head to stop them from saying anything to you or to anybody else. So they were literally threatened into silence. Now, this isn't the case in all situations here. This is only for some of you. In some instances, your God-ordained spouse was threatened into silence. And the threat had something to do with the general perception of him or her, how he or she would be seen through the eyes of others, including you. So whoever this manipulative person was that was trying to prevent your person from telling this secret, he or she may have said something to your person like, imagine how that girl you're so in love with or that guy you're so in love with is going to feel if they find this out. Imagine how people are going to look at you if they find this out. So they were holding the possibility of shame and humiliation from this secret being revealed over your person's head. Some of them did not mention you at all. They may have said something like, imagine how people are going to look at you if they were to find out so and so. In other instances, if this involves family and your God-ordained spouse is in on this secret with their family members or even with some of their close friends, they may have had these family members or these close friends saying to them, if you say anything, we all are going to look bad. Not just you. We all are going to look bad. So you have to keep quiet. Either way, this is something that directly affects your union. So something should have been said to you. Now, I should point out the fact that the woman, the female God-ordained spouse in the dream, she found out about this thing purely by accident. Whatever secret her person was keeping from her, she found out about it purely by accident. There just happened to be a phone there depicting the thing that was being kept secret, and she saw it purely by accident. She wasn't even looking for it, and it wasn't his phone and it wasn't hers. That tells me that someone or something is going to communicate this secret to you. It may not necessarily be your person. He or she may not be the one to come out and tell you this. This may be something that God exposes, that he uses another avenue to expose, and you may find out about it, and then you may go and confront your person. Now, the man, he felt very ashamed when he realized what was going on. And there's one thing that I forgot to mention in the dream. When he had that look of embarrassment on his face, when she said to him, why didn't you tell me this before? Why didn't you say something before? He moved toward her and he started trying to hug her and embrace her and stuff like that. And I had the sense that he was trying to make up for the fact that he hadn't told her about the secret before. Now, another thing that the Lord pointed out is that this whole matter coming to light is going to shorten the time between when the two of you are apart and when the two of you get together. So for some of you, this secret, this thing has been keeping the two of you apart. You guys have not been able to come together fully because of this secret looming between the two of you. But this thing coming to light, the Lord forcing it into the open, is going to act as a catalyst to bring you and your person together sooner. So it's going to shorten the length of time that it takes for the two of you to come together, for the two of you to reconcile or to come into union, whatever the case might be for you. Another thing that the Lord pointed out is that he is going to take vengeance, and there is going to be judgment upon everyone who was involved in this secret and kept it from you. Because again, the fact that this secret was being kept from you has hindered the two of you from coming together. It has hindered the Lord's will. And because it has hindered the Lord's will, and now God is taking offense to it, he is going to judge everyone who was in on this secret, including your person. And that judgment is going to look different for everybody. Now, I want you to understand, if this is for you, that in some instances, your person didn't do this to hurt you. They didn't do it because they deliberately wanted to be deceptive, but they may have kept the secret out of fear. If somebody's holding something over a person's head and threatening him or her and saying, well, you know, if you say this to anybody, you're going to look bad. It's going to make you look bad. We're going to reveal the part that you had to play in it. We're going to spin it and turn it around on you altogether. If your person is facing those kind of threats, it's understandable that he or she may have operated out of fear by not saying anything to you. But that's exactly the thing that the Lord is upset about. Because if you disobey him out of fear, then you're in essence making that fear your God. So you're putting the fact that you're afraid over God. You're refusing to be obedient to God because you're afraid. And the Lord frowns on that. So your person is going to come under correction for keeping this secret out of fear, for trying so hard to control the outcome, for trying to prevent himself or herself from looking bad by revealing this to you. And in other instances, the people around your God-ordained partner who egged them on, who tried to get him or her to keep this secret, and even the ones who may have threatened them into silence, these people are going to be judged. And there's a very specific way that the Lord said it, and I'm going to read what he said. There will be a sudden, divinely wrought reversal of this situation that will not be in the favor of those who kept this secret. Let me read that again. There will be a sudden, divinely wrought reversal of this situation that will not be in favor of those who kept this secret. There will be no coming back from the damage from this judgment. And that's basically the word. So for those of you whom this is for, I hope that you got your confirmation in here somewhere. I hope this word blessed someone. I love you guys. I will be back with another word as soon as the Lord releases me. Take care.